You are listening live to a special broadcast from Breese Field here in Madison, Wisconsin. And today, our highly touted team faces off with one of the best in the world, with the Japan Buzz Bullets. From the On Wisconsin studios and WSUM Sports, I'm Alejandro Alonso Galva. Here alongside with me is Hector Valdivia. And here's the first pull from the Buzz Bullets to the Radicals. And it is out of bounds. So we will walk it to the middle of the field.
So it looks like the Radicals are setting up in a split stack. And as I expected, the Buzz Bullets are not in man defense. I'm curious how they're going to deal with the different dimensions, especially the width here in the AUDL field compared to what they're normally used to.
All right, and the Radicals take the first passes, little short passes, working their way up the field. And we are at midfield already with Coolidge holding a nice cut and a swing back to the center of the field. And the stall count rising, but we swing it again. A nice cut. Camp has it, and now Coolidge again. And now Riggles has it at the far sideline, right by the stands. And it tossed back.
Now that they're in midfield, the Buzz Bullets have gone to man defense. However, as you can hear from their communication, they're still constantly switching downfield.
So how does that work, switching the defense so quickly? And we have a big huck into the end zone and a great catch. Madison
Camp.
Radicals up 1-0 early. Camp gets the first goal.
This is one of the things that I'm curious about. How are the Buzz Bullets going to be able to stop Scott Riggles' lefty forehand? He's so long, so tall. It's going to be a difficult challenge for whoever's marking him.
It was a beautiful pass. He was at the near sideline. Like you said, he threw that left throw, curved out of bounds, back in, right into the end zone for the goal. So the Buzz Bullets will walk it to the center of the field. We set up our zone. Swain is in the cup. And a quick swing. A quick pass down the sideline.
Defense now. Very quickly.
Oh boy, and the Buzz Bullets are going downfield. We have a huck downfield. Swain with the great D. He says, not today, not on your first try. Welcome to Madison.
Number 17, Taiko Furicado tried to thread the needle there, and Swain was right when he needed to be.
He just said no. All right, Radicals have the disc. They center it. We're at about the 10-yard line. A great cut. And we're coming back. A great throw downfield.
Immediately on the attack.
And a sky. And a simple little pass into the end zone to finish it off. One big throw down to the 3-yard line. And
just
a little
stutter
toss.
Step from Kevin Pettit standing there to make the defender for the Buzz Bullets fall on his feet.
Perfect. And we are up 2-0. Again, the crowd is filling up. What do you think of this bring your own beer concept they've instituted? Do you think we should keep that going?
I'm a big fan of the Great Dane beer that they serve when the Radicals are playing. So I would probably bring a growler of Great Dane beer.
And the first pull that stays in.
Full zone defense for them now.
Oh, we have a huck, but a great catch. Wasn't the best throw, but a great catch. And the Buzz Bullets have it at about the 30. And they are passing it. They're at the far sideline near the audience.
Alejandro, that big bending forehand that they threw over the top there is exactly the kind of unconventional throws that they're going to try and make.
And we have a strip call, so they will get the 10 yards on the foul. They have it knocking on the door of the Radicals for the first time. And the Buzz Bullets quick passes. He looks into the end zone, but it is not there. Another quick pass, and a hammer right to the back of the end zone. Buzz Bullets get on the board, 2-1 Radicals.
The Buzz Bullets are known for throwing big forehands that always curl around the defense and fall on the far side of the field into the receiver's hands. Like you said, it's not always pretty, but it's effective, and the Buzz Bullets know to give the receivers as much trust as they can.
So there's some method in the madness.
Absolutely.
To me, it looked like a bad throw. To your eye, it was a perfectly executed trick play. And we have the disc at the center of the field, working our way up. Food has it. He tosses it back. A curving pass to Thibodeau, who has it at midfield on the near sideline. He tosses it back. A dangerous pass, almost hits the ground, but beautifully comes up, and we center the disc again, and we're on a roll moving downfield.
Yeah, working against the grain of the defense now. Break side, break side.
And that pass almost goes out of bounds, but we grab it and drag our toes, and the game keeps going. Throws it to the back of the end zone. Perfect curve.
For Brian Hart.
Goal to the Radicals again.
That's a little taste of the Buzz Bullets own medicine right there. An outside in forehand curling right away from the defender and into Hart's waiting hands.
It's a beautiful throw, beautiful catch. I've never seen a team so easily begin a game with some of their players getting hurt 15 minutes before a Final Four game. Not a blink, nothing. They just kept going and thumped the Raleigh Flyers. We have a deep cut by the Buzz Bullets. He gets behind the defense.
A laser.
Laser pass. And an easy little pass right into the back of the end zone. Swain was right there, but just could not get it. Buzz Bullets on the board.
Yeah, Matsuno, number 10, was there for the quick pass back after that beautiful laser forehand. Caught it and immediately moved it. As fast as Swain is, he's just a step behind. Perfect throw.
Now this game is running at a little bit of a faster pace than your usual AUDL game. How do you think that will affect the game, and will we have an advantage or will they?
I think we have the advantage, or I'm sure we have the advantage. This is the first time that they're playing under AUDL rules for the Buzz Bullets, and it's going to be an experiment for them and also a learning curve. I'm actually curious to see how the way that they use their spacing changes from the first half of the game to the second half.
And the Radicals already have the disc at midfield. We swing it up. And Sherwise has it at the 10.
A very soft zone from the Buzz Bullets to start. Gave up probably a little more yardage than they would have liked.
Looking downfield, but it's not there. Hammers it into the back of the end zone. And we have it. Wiseman for the goal. Radicals 4-2.
That's going to be a throw that the Buzz Bullets are going to need to dissuade as much as possible, especially with the height of Shrywise and Wiseman downfield. If they let that throw go off uncontested, it's almost for sure going to be a completion.
It might just be the display itself and not what it's filming. 3/4 to see if we can go to setting.
Okay.
Oh, short pass. A free one almost given from the Buzz Bullets to the Radicals.
And the Buzz Bullets are working it up. A curving pass and a big D by Graphy. Radicals have the disc.
Furicado telegraphed that pass and Graphy saw his eyes.
Oh,
no.
But the Radicals let it go. They give it back to them for free. And the Buzz Bullets have it at the 40.
Keith just looked downfield before he had full possession of the disc, and it floated right out of his hands.
So it's kind of easy passes that can sometimes get you. And the Buzz Bullets with an easy hammer score. He was wide open in the back of the end zone.
And that's the second goal in a row thrown by Matsuno, number 10. Looks like he still has it.
And now we are at 4-3 Radicals. And here comes the pull by the Buzz Bullets. The Radicals trot out. And we start at about the 30, center of the field. A nice toss.
Schleicher opening up space.
And Schleicher throws it way downfield. He's got a man. Oh. He jumps out of bounds for the athletic catch, but it is not there. Is the foul called?
Let's see where the refs are trying to put this into play.
It would have been an amazing catch if Sherwise was able to make it. It would have been a Reggie Bush type catch.
Yeah.
But the foul is called, and we get the disc back at midfield.
Seems like the foul was on the throw itself, which is maybe why it was a little shorter than anticipated.
And the hammer into the end zone, and Camp is there, hopping right over the Buzz Bullets for the score.
Former college teammates, Brian Hart to Colin Camp. They know each other well. it's a thriving culture here in Madison, and I'm thankful for it. As the coach of the UW-Madison men's team, the more people that we have playing in the city, the better chances we'll have of recruiting some talent from the high schools to come and play for us.
Not even the Cardinals of the MLB can create a farm system that good. And the Buzz Bullets start to work it upfield, little short passes. We had a couple guys cutting deep,
far side,
but they look for it, they cannot get there. A dangerous hammer going backwards. And they swing it there at the center of the field.
Being a little more patient this time, finding space underneath.
And they're at midfield, and a deep throw. Swain is there, but he misreads it all the way down to the 3. The Buzz Bullets pass it back to the 5-yard line. An easy little pass into the end zone, and the score.
Mike Swain starting with a little bit of difficulty. Again, got caught by one of those outside in forehands. This time he did it correctly for what he should have done in the prior time, but this time it was a lefty, unfortunately.
Now, WSUM would like to let you know that if you do not have a reggae show, that there's one on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. by your very own Kayla Cush, DJ of the Year at WSUM.
The Buzz Bullets being really conservative. They're backing their men downfield. Man defense.
Great catch by Camp at midfield.
Yeah, they're giving them about 3 or 4 yards underneath, opting to let the Radicals throw as many passes as possible.
And we have a deep throw. Surewise is there. He's hunting it down, and he has it.
Oh,
turned on the
by
Jets.
About as far into the corner as you can get. The only place that Tri-Wise could have caught it without any defender on him.
This broadcast is brought to you by WSUM Sports and On Wisconsin Radio. To hear more about the Radicals, you can head to onwisconsinradio.com. And the pull from the Radicals is almost out of bounds, right on the sideline. And the Buzz Bullets start to work it up the field.
They choose to work it down that sideline instead of taking the first pass towards the middle of the field.
And they work it all the way back to the near sideline with a hammer. So they're just swinging it back and forth to each sideline, but working it downfield, they're all the way down to the 20.
Yeah, this time Kichikawa was looking for that receiver on the weak side and found him early.
A little toss gets them down to the 10. They're knocking on the door. He looks into the end zone, but it's not there. Our zone has trapped him on the sideline, but he breaks through, and they swing it to the other side. A dangerous pass to swing across the field, but the Buzz Bullets hold on.
Not only was it dangerous, but it was also underthrown just a bit.
Oh, and a beautiful hammer thrown right over the hands of Myers. And
a great bid, a great opportunity, but yeah, just a little short.
And here comes the pull. And we start again. 6-5 Radicals. Radicals with the disc at about the 20. They center the disc.
Andrew Brown unmarked.
Just an easy little throw to walk it up the field. We had Riggles cutting downfield, but the throw wasn't there.
Nate Bosher back in town and handling on the near sideline. Looking for a little bit of love from Brown. There you go.
And a swing toss to the far sideline. We work our way up. Hart has it right against the sideline. Tosses it back. Hart has it again at about the 30.
Thought about continuing to Bosher and hesitated a little bit. Probably a good idea that he didn't try it on the second route.
And a hammer from Hart into the back of the end zone. Goal, Radicals, 7-5. Now, for those of us that are new to the sport, can you explain the difference between a defensive line and an offensive line?
Well, you're going to get vastly different explanations depending on whether you ask someone from the offensive line or the defensive line. The shortest answer would be, if you're on the defensive line, it's because you're going to be gritty, you're going to grind it out. And if you're on the offensive line, the responsibility is on you to be calm, collected, and above all, to keep possession of the disc.
Well, here's another question. Were you on the defensive or offensive line?
I played a long time. I got to be a part of both.
Oh, okay. And the Buzz Bullets have it at midfield on the far sideline, and they center the disc, working their way down there at about the 30. A dangerous pass. They lose some yardage. They're at exactly midfield.
Buzz Bullets are really grouping their throwers very close together. Right now, since the Radicals are playing man defense, it actually opens up more space downfield. And that's
a stall count called. And for those of you at home, that's the equivalent of a sack by the Madison Radicals.
That was a nice coverage sack. Everyone downfield was covered.
And we take the disc at midfield. Swain gets the disc at about the 30. He stays calm, makes a good pass down the sideline, and makes a cut downfield. We have a stoppage. Looks like a timeout. Back here at Breese Stevens Field for the match between the Madison Radicals and Japan's Buzz Bullets. The Radicals are currently up 7-5. They have the disc at just about midfield.
Looks like the Radicals took advantage of the timeout to put in 7 new players, their entire offensive line.
A beautiful bid by, who was that over there?
Jaden Scullion bailing out the short pass from Coolidge.
Beautiful curving pass, and he dives for it. But we lose a couple yards here, tossing it back, and we center the disc. And a throw downfield.
Absolutely.
A good goal, easy jump in the end zone. Radicals 8-5.
If I see Scott Riegels anywhere near the end zone, I'm thinking, let's score a goal together.
There is no better place to play Frisbee as Breese Stevens Field. Look at this crowd. A beautiful night here in Madison, Wisconsin. The sun is setting, the lights are on, the seats are getting filled, and we have a deep puck downfield and a great defensive play, but the disc is in the air, and a second great D by the Radicals. He went up twice. Graffy went up twice for the disc. Does he get 2 points for that? 2 Ds for that one. And a huck right back. Graffy is there. He's waiting. 2 Buzz Bullets by him, and he skies over them. We have the disc at about the 20. He's looking in the end zone. An easy little swing. And it looks like, is that Meineke?
Dave Meineke.
Meineke holds his feet up and floats right into the end zone for the score. Radicals up 9-5. Now, at what point do the Buzz Bullets have to start changing their game and their strategy coming into the stadium as the score progresses in our favor?
I think that they're still a little jittery about the way that stalls are managed here, that the fact that they're counted and called by the referees, so you don't get the normal audible sounds. Oh, great defense there. Another one by Graffy.
Graffy is turning it on. He is in the zone.
Now Kevin Brown with the disc.
Kevin Brown handling in the center of the field. He tosses it. And a timeout by the Radicals.
Today's coach and general manager, Jake Spyro, catching the disc and maybe intelligently calling that timeout to get the offensive line back on.
We are back here at Breese Stevens Field. Radicals just took a timeout to reset a little bit, and we have the disc just a little past midfield in our favor. And we swing it to the other side. A hammer across the field, and we,
Colin Camp bobbled it.
A beautiful toss, but the bobble and the drop. Now the Buzz Bullets have it on the sideline, but our zone is there. The cup is there. They're adding 5.3 seconds onto the clock. And the refs hold the game for just a moment as they reset the clock. At the moment, the zone is set. The cup is breathing down the handler's neck.
5.3 seconds, time expiring. The Buzz Bullets will have to do something before the end of this.
And a big throw. It's not far enough to get to the end zone. And
it is, but safely caught by Wriggles.
Floats all the way there, but Wriggles is there. Not a buzz bullet in sight. And that is the quarter, 9-5.
The
Madison
Radicals are firmly in control, but who knows if that missed opportunity for the break there with Colin Camp's drop will come back to haunt them.
Now they're going to have to keep that intensity as the first pull of the second half is thrown by the Radicals. The Buzz Bullets take it right in the center of their field. Quick passes again to start working it up. We have a couple men going downfield, but they don't look for that. And there's one of those, what I consider scary, but you consider beautiful passes, and another one to switch the field.
Now, scary and beautiful are not mutually exclusive. That was both.
And a curving shot into the end zone. Goal, Buzz
Perfect.
Bullets.
That was an incredible backhand break.
And you can't draw it up better than that, folks.
Nothing you can do as the defender there.
Now, as a coach, what do you say to your players to shake off that type of a play?
Getting scored on or dropping the pass by Camp?
Dropping the pass.
You know, drops happen. The worst thing that you can do is continue to think about it.
And a big huck downfield. The Radicals are there. Oh! And a drop. No call on the play. Looked like Coolidge was looking for the foul, but no foul is called. And the Buzz Bullets start to work it upfield. And they are at midfield already. We got a man cutting, but they do not throw it there. They pass it back again.
Oh, that could be the pass that opens up the seam. Not able to take advantage.
Short little passes here in the middle of the field as they just work their way around. They're at about the 40. Another quick little pass down to the 20. He's looking in the end zone, but he tosses it back.
Probably the right idea there. It's very clogged.
The Radicals are hustling all over the field, but these little quick passes are just getting past them. They're looking to the end zone, and a great D. Radicals have the disc back.
Eno Mata wants that one back. Number 7 threw it directly to the Radicals.
Huge hook down the field, and that is easily a 70-yard pass. Working it all the way down to about the 10. Radical disc. Oh, but a hard drop.
Great pressure.
But the Buzz Bullets give it right back, except we have a foul.
Looks like a foul. Well, they finally found Coolidge downfield, but like you said, it was a 70-yard pass. The problem was that once he caught it, all his teammates were way behind him. It made Coolidge have to attempt a really difficult reset throw, and the Buzz Bullets were all over it.
Big hammer downfield. The man is open. A diving catch, but it is not in the end zone. It's on the 1. They're looking in the end zone, and an easy little toss to complete the play. Buzz Bullets get the score. 9-7 Radicals.
Yes, the Buzz Bullets answering back with a big hammer of their own. That was just a textbook throw into the end zone after a nice route run by the receiver there.
And a beautiful catch. Pull comes and the Radicals start to work it up. The Buzz Bullets don't even play defense as the Radicals work it all the way up past midfield, and we're already at the 40.
Interesting. They're just playing half-court D.
They didn't even jog up the field. Like you said, half-court defense, but we give it away.
Drews with an unforced error, a forehand that's just had nothing on it.
And now the Buzz Bullets come alive, running all over the field, working their way downfield. And a big huck. The man is open.
That's going to work.
And there it is. So the half-court defense worked for them, though off of an error. And as the sun sets here, again, the lights are on, and this is just beautiful Frisbee.
It's dusk and it's summer in Madison.
What else is there to say? And the Radicals start to work it up the field. This time, no half-court defense by the Buzz Bullets, but we are already at midfield. That was just an interesting strategy to just allow about 70 yards.
And it worked for them.
And it did work. But this is working for us as well. We're at about the 40. A nice, easy toss down to about the 15. Got a couple men open in the end zone. They're looking, but it's not there just yet. And we hold.
And Colin Camp is bunny hopping in the end zone. His defender left him for a little bit, and he was sniffing out an opportunity for a goal.
Yeah, they're calling for it.
Here it is.
Little passes. He's looking downfield, Coolidge, but does not go for it. And another unforced error.
Oh no!
But the Buzz Bullets were a little too excited. It looked like an easy pick six type of a catch, interception, but the Buzz Bullets too excited, could not capitalize, and the first throw goes right into the ground. Radicals get the disc back.
Turnover there for Andrew Brown, who had an incredible completion percentage for the Radicals this season.
Well, the Frisbee gods smiled on him and saved him there, and we get the score as we work our way up with a few little short passes. Radicals extend the lead back to 2, 10-8.
Brian Hart nonchalantly put just behind his back into the waiting arms of, looks like Schleicher.
So their half-court defense leads to a lucky little moment for them, and then them getting too excited leads to a little lucky moment for us. It is 10-8 with 7 minutes left in the half.
That was their opportunity to tie. Maybe that's why they were so excited.
And the Buzz Bullets start to work downfield. Mid-range passes, but we have a couple guys cutting deep, but they don't throw it.
They are working that far sideline as much as they possibly can.
And Meshnik with a good mark, taking away. And a great defensive play by the Radicals.
The Buzz Bullet player claimed strip, but the referees didn't see it. And almost another unforced error again. Nope.
Yep, unforced error again. And the Buzz Bullets already have it down at the 5. They're knocking on the door, down to the 3. They had a man wide open in the end zone, but they did not look for it. Still knocking on the door at the 3. They're looking for the short little toss, but the Radicals are holding. They swing it, center of the field.
Ooh.
Oh, and right in the back of the end zone. Our guy was almost there, but his arms were just not long enough.
Kevin Brown got caught looking at the disc, and before he knew it, it was past him.
10-9 Radicals.
Curious to see which team is going to calm down with their D once they get a turnover. Now we've seen back-to-back points where a team gets a turnover and immediately gives it right back.
And the Buzz Bullets pull, lands right in the middle of the field and rolls. And again, the half-court defense, it's not even a half-court defense, it's a quarter-court defense, as they allow us to work it all the way up to the 30. And the Radicals are just walking up the field. And now the defense comes alive.
They're not really pushing, the Buzz Bullets aren't really pushing the passes to one side or another. They're just making the passes go laterally as much as possible.
Just taking away the long throw. Now the defense starts to push us back. We lose some ground. We're at just past midfield.
Slightly risky throw, but Brian Hart and Basha are on the same page. And now Wriggles with the disc.
Center of the field. He's looking into the end zone, but it's not there. He tosses it back to Surewise. Hart and Surewise are just playing catch right now, trying to make something happen, but they're covering us downfield.
Number 33, Sasanabe, who's tasked with guarding Hart, is doing the best as he can.
And we make a great throw and a great catch down to the 1. An insane hammer crossing across the whole end zone. Goes from one corner to the other. What adjustments are you seeing by the Buzz Bullets to start to punch above their weight, as you said?
Well, it seems like a willingness to get the Radicals to make some mistakes. I think that they're being more stingy in the end zone, but they're allowing a lot of yards in the middle of the field. I mean, 2 out of the last 3 defensive points for them, they've just conceded that space.
And Swain is beat deep again, and the Buzz Bullets get the score. About a 55-yard huck downfield. Swain was chasing it, but he could not catch up. Buzz Bullets make a diving catch in the end zone right in front of him. And the score is again within 1. Radicals 11-10. Now, what do you think of this half-court defense? Is this an attempt to not get too tired in the fourth quarter? What do you make of this as a coach?
Definitely, to some extent, they want to save some energy. But I think it's also a willingness to experiment with the AUDL rules and see what they can do.
Coolidge. Oh. Now it looks like
Coolidge to Brown and Scullion here, catching it on the near side.
now we're all the way down to the 30. Again, this defense that allows us to get the whole field, get down to the end zone, and then they turn on. Ooh, a little hop step. Looks like they're going to get the travel call.
Yardage penalty.
Just a trip.
Oh, no. They're saying that he had set a legal pivot and said turnover.
Yep. Looks like he just kind of got his foot caught in the turf. The turf monster gets a D.
Unfortunate for Coolidge, and right now he's arguing it with the referee. He's saying, I didn't set a pivot foot. And here we go. The Buzz Bullets with 5 handlers back, essentially. They're going to try and isolate 2 cutters downfield.
And the Buzz Bullets switch the field twice and get the Radicals on their heels. A big throw downfield.
Oh, my.
No one's there to defend it.
Oh, my. That was a beautiful play.
And the tying score for the Buzz Bullets. We're up 11-11. And the Buzz Bullets clear the bench to cheer on their teammates. The momentum's definitely on their side. Now, as a coach, what do you say to your players in a situation like this where the other team clearly has momentum? They're rushing onto the field to cheer on their teammates. They have that kind of swagger going. What do you say to kind of just calm your guys down, reset a little bit?
With the score tied 11-11, you just have to reset the score. 0-0. We're going to play a game to 1. Let's win this point.
All right, the Radicals have it. Crossing midfield. Discus centered. We have 4 minutes left. Tie game. And a pass to center the disc again. Hart has it. Little toss. And another little toss down. And a big throw right into the end zone.
Great
Radicals
continued
break
throw
the tie.
there. Colin Camp took about 1 second between catch and throw. Found Schleicher again in the end zone.
We have 3 minutes, 45 seconds left here in the first half of the international friendly between the Madison Radicals and the Japan Buzz Bullets. Radicals up 12-11. A nice floating pull gives the Radicals plenty of time to get their defense set before the pull even comes down. A little bit of Wisconsin wind held that up in the air. Buzz Bullets work it all the way to midfield. They're stuck on the sideline, but a nice hammer centers the disc again, and they're looking downfield. They got a man open, a beautiful huck, and a beautiful D.
Kevin Brown read that one from the beginning.
And he's right on the sideline, but he quickly gets it out of there before the Buzz Bullets can set their defense. Little tosses, resetting, and swinging. So Drews has it at the center of the field, and we're up to about the 20, getting out of the shadow of the goalpost. Swain has it at about the 40. And a foul is called against the Buzz Bullets. So we get about 10 yards, and we're right at midfield.
They were triple teaming Mike Swain, it seems. I would agree with that decision.
Swain gives a little toss back to Drews. And a beautiful pass. Oh,
Chris Weiland needs to take another second to breathe before attempting that throw. Too far for Bill.
one beautiful pass leads to one missed throw, and the Buzz Bullets have it. Stuck on the sideline with our cup breathing down their neck, but a beautiful throw right underneath the hands of the cup. And the Buzz Bullets are flying down the field. One pass to midfield, another pass all the way down to the 10. Swain is hustling on defense, and he prevents the score, but the Buzz Bullets still have
miscommunication.
it. Ooh, we have a little bit of miscommunication, and then a couple bodies flying into each other.
Now, it's worth noting that although the Radicals are up 12-11, because they received to start the game on offense, we're essentially on serve. The Buzz Bullets have been able to get back the defensive breaks that they gave up to the Radicals early.
Radicals have the disc on our own 10-yard line, and a huge throw. Swain is there right in front of 2 Buzz Bullets, and he makes a beautiful catch. He looked like a sprinter in the Olympics, and he has it down to the 1. A nice little toss, wide open. Easy touchdown, or excuse me, easy goal. We're at about 1 minute 40 seconds here as the Radicals pull. And the Buzz Bullets start to work it up the field with their short little passes. Another one of those beautiful and scary passes to switch fields. And they're working at just about midfield. All these short little passes just start to kind of chip away at the Radicals' defense. The stall count doesn't even get set, and they're already throwing another one. They've worked it all the way down to the 15. And again, another hammer switches the field down to the 10. Another little toss down to the 4. They're looking in the end zone, but it's not there. Down to the 1, and they toss it back to the 10. Again, they don't even allow the stall to set or to begin. And they're back to the 3-yard line. Another toss, another toss.
Looks like the Bullets are going 4 across. They're getting the disc in number 10, Matsuno's hands very often, which is good. He's a veteran. He knows how to find that space. Oh, and just there again, throws the goal.
After about a dozen or maybe even 2 dozen tosses right in front of the end zone, right on the goal line, they finally find one that crosses that little yellow line.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Buzz Bullets half-court or quarter-court offense. And let's see, looks like they're sending, defense. It seems like they're, just sending one player down, everyone else is staying back.
Again, this quarter-court defense it's like the NBA.
Oh, and Wriggles is going behind the defense, looking for that opportunity.
And now the defense firms up, but again, they're not forcing the disc one way or the other, they're just taking away the long shot. And the Radicals center the disc. We are at about the 35-yard line.
Oh!
A dangerous throw. Looked like it wasn't going to go into anyone's hands, but a second Radical is there to pick it up. And a beautiful toss right down the sideline into the end zone.
That's great. That was nice, patient work by the Radicals. And they left the Buzz Bullets with only just shy of 10 seconds to try and put their own point on the board before half.
That was one of those toe-dragging catches, running across the end zone, all your momentum, catch it, concentrate, make sure your feet are in bounds.
The Buzz Bullets play that they ran out of their timeout for the goal was beautiful. And it's also one of the treats that you get as a player playing international competition. You get to see looks and philosophies of how to move the disc and manage the space on the field that you normally wouldn't otherwise.
And the first pull goes out of bounds, so the Radicals walk it up, a couple tosses, and we're already past midfield. Again, that half-court defense by the Buzz Bullets, taking away the long throws. We got a couple in the end zone.
Oh, and
a dangerous throw right over the hands of a couple Buzz Bullets, but the Radicals hold on. Hart gets over there to make the catch after the errant throw. And the Radicals have it about the 20-yard line. A throw to the end zone. Oh, but
great hands by Wriggles there to bail out Andrew Brown on that throw.
Not exactly into the end zone as he had to bail out. He went to about the 3, and now we toss it back to about the 15. A great hammer by Sherwise, but the defense is there. The Buzz Bullets knock it down. Both the receiver and the defender laying out for the disc.
Sherwise saw Wriggles there, but threw it way too low. Tried to get it there with speed and pace. The Buzz Bullets did a good job of cutting underneath that route.
And the Buzz Bullets with a few short passes are already at midfield. And again, one of those scary, a scary, beautiful toss, but a bad attempt at the catch. They tried to catch it with their knees, but it did not work.
Yeah, Furuzawa took a peek downfield, and by the time that he turned around, the disc was already at him.
Eyes on the disc, all the way into the hands before you look downfield. And so the Radicals try and take advantage. A nice curving throw all the way down to the 10-yard line. He bend it like Beckham there. Hart tosses it back. He makes a cut to the end zone, but it's not there. Another toss into the end zone, but it goes right over the hands of a couple Radicals.
Great defense there by the Buzz Bullets playing inside their receivers. It made Andrew Brown have to throw that as fast as he could, and it was just a little too much for Wiseman to get.
The disc floats out of bounds, and the Buzz Bullets will start with it. A couple passes, and they start to work their way.
Yeah, small give and go action. Already. They're usually doing small give and goes, and then followed by a shot for about 15, 20 yards towards the middle of the field.
So a little bit of a rhythm by the Buzz Bullets. Again, some short passes. They work the midfield quite a bit. If this were a soccer or American football pitch, the middle of the field would be mud. The Buzz Bullets working so many cuts down there.
Okay, Cheeto Shiba, number 97, they're working on Scott Riggles on offense.
Like foul.
That's going to put them just outside the end zone.
One pass, one foul, and they're knocking on the door at about the 4-yard line.
Big double team to start.
And a beautiful, one of those scary beautiful passes. Cuts straight down. It wasn't even level at any point.
Not at all.
Right into the hands of the Buzz Bullets for a score. The Buzz Bullets pull it. It rolls to about the 35, but a couple passes, and again, this half-court defense, and we're already just walking down the field. The Radicals don't even need to set a pivot. They just use their 3 steps and toss it and keep going.
You see the Buzz Bullets in constant communication. On both wings, they're outside of their men, and they're allowing those passes to the middle. I'm assuming that they're going to try and have their speed and quickness make up for that space that they're giving up.
And the Radicals keep looking downfield, but there's nothing there. A great attempt at a D by the Buzz Bullets. They dove for it, but could not get it. Radicals are at the 15.
That's a good holster by Kevin. It looked open, but that Buzz Bullets defender was blazing down.
And a curving pass to the back corner of the end zone, right near the sideline. Score, Radicals, 15-13.
Meshnik found Everhart.
I tell you what, as a defensive man in every sport I've ever played, giving up 70 yards on defense every time, it's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Yeah, it can be difficult to stomach. You really have to have buy-in from all the players in order for it to work.
Defense wins championships.
Oh, great point block.
And speaking of great defense, a great defensive play. Radicals get the disc at the 15, an easy toss right down the sideline, right next to the crowd, and they love it. Score, Radicals, 16-13. And the pole bounces all the way down to 5. But again, with the quick little passes by the Buzz Bullets, they're working their way up the field, and they're at midfield already. The Radicals in what looks like man defense.
Oh, a tricky pass, but it works perfectly, and now they're going for the end zone.
But the
my!
The Radicals were there, but that was a sky by the Buzz Bullets. Right over our man. They get the score.
Mike Swain, I don't want to say that you've been scored on 4 times this game, but that was an incredible catch. Oh, my. Swain's here on the sideline explaining what happened, or at least attempting to figure out what might have happened.
To the head shakes of many teammates.
It may have been that Kelson Alexander and Swain, having both been there, may have ended up playing some defense on each other.
Trying not to get in each other's way. And the Radicals work up the field. No half-court defense this time, but still a soft kind of defense that allows us to get just past midfield. And again, not taking away the left or the right force, just taking away the long throw.
And Brian Hart, when he had it in the middle of the field there, I could see his pupils dilate as he looked at the end zone. Nothing there for him, though.
They're just trying to make sure that we don't get behind them again.
And
the
here
way we did in the first quarter. A great throw downfield. Brian Hart is there. Easy passing catch.
The Buzz Bullets did what they wanted. They were able to get the Radicals all the way to the far sideline. Unfortunately, it was Nate Bosch with the disc there, and he can throw forehand blades of his own.
Now the Radicals are coming off a amazing season. What happens to create this kind of consistency in an organization so early in the AUDL's inception?
Really, it's been the fan support. Because of the community that's built in for Ultimate here, they've had fans at every game filling the stands, and just it makes such a difference playing when there's the crowd and that energy. The Radicals have an incredibly long home winning streak. I'm not exactly sure how many games it's at now, but they are near perfect here.
Again, that magic of Madison helping the Radicals, creating a historic team here in Breese Stevens Field. And a huck downfield by the Buzz Bullets, but a great D by the Radicals. Who was that back there?
Kamimura does not know that he shouldn't be testing Graffy deep.
Graffy again with another D. He is in the zone, taking away those deep throws. And Graffy makes a cut downfield, but it's not there. Short pass to Meyer on the far sideline. We're at about our own 30. And a nice toss by Meyer to Graffy, cutting back from his long.
That's going to be too far.
But a great, what looked like a great throw by Graffy, but just too long.
I've been Graffy's teammate before. I felt that turnover coming about 2 passes prior. He had that look in his eye, like he wants to throw that goal. It was directly over the heads of both of the receivers that could have possibly caught it. Not a chance.
So it floats into the end zone. No one gets it. Buzz Bullets start to work it back up. A great diving catch by one of the Buzz Bullets right at midfield, and they're working it fast. They're all the way down to the 15-yard line, looking into the end zone.
Oh, there it is.
And there it is.
Yes.
Beautiful curving pass. The receiver made a cut, got behind both Radicals, and you could see Graffy upset with himself.
Graffy's such a fantastic defensive player. You were asking about the difference between an O player and a D player right there. Graffy's going to get you the disc, but he's on the D line because Graffy's also going to throw it away. Sometimes as a defender, when you get that turnover, you kind of feel like you've got an opportunity to play with it for a little bit. It's the one that you got.
It's the house money you're playing with.
Doesn't always work that way, though. Got to think about it from a game-long perspective, not point by point.
Now the Radicals work their way up past midfield again. This soft half-court defense by the Buzz Bullets. And we have it on the far sideline. Wiseman holding on, patiently waiting.
Oh no, that's Boscher over there wearing an old Wiseman jersey.
221s are on the field.
Nice throw out to space by Brown.
And Hart has it at the 10-yard line. He is looking in the end zone, but it's not there.
Buzz Bullets did a great job of adjusting by over-pursuing to the break side just
Hart
enough.
Makes a cut, gets it down to the 5. Surewise has it. Oh! He throws it behind the receiver, but he reaches back and grabs it.
Not in, they said.
And an easy toss.
It really wasn't so much that it was behind Boscher, it was that Boscher wasn't expecting Hart's little flip.
And the sun has officially set here in Madison, Wisconsin. It is now a night game. And I'm sure all the fans here with their bring your own beer, bring your own food are having quite a good time. And the crowd here looks like it matches the size of the playoff game played here only a few weeks ago. As, like you said, the fan base here in Madison keeps growing with plenty of excitement to go around. The Buzz Bullets again start working it in the midfield, and a big huck. He is behind our man and in the end zone.
That was a great throw. Again, lefty forehand to the break side. Brandon Tate was downfield and had good position, but he was looking for the disc on the opposite side. He snuck it just behind him.
3:30 left in the third quarter here. Radicals up 18-16. And again, the Buzz Bullets will not go away. And the Radicals start to work it up. A big huck downfield.
looking for
Riggles is there, and he hops right over the Buzz Bullets. 2 Buzz Bullets there. Riggles with no regard for human life.
It's the nice, quick point that you want from your offense to keep the pressure on the Buzz Bullets.
And that was the first semi-long pass from about midfield right into the end zone that we've seen since the half-court defense was put in place by the Buzz Bullets. So in that one, it didn't really work out for them. The long pass was still there. Buzz Bullets start to work it up. A few fancy passes. Another hammer to get to midfield.
Oh, all the way.
Ooh.
Yes.
A beautiful hammer,
Oh,
but...
the right idea, the wrong pass.
And the Radicals have it with a great D. Graphy again stepping up, picking off the pass.
Oh, he should have thrown a backhand into that space. The hammer allowed Graphy to see exactly the route that it was taking, and it just bent into Graphy instead of away from him.
A huge 70-yard huck. Our man is there, but so is theirs. And a good defensive play. That was just hustle.
Yeah, Kevin Brown took a shot, saw Seth Meyer downfield, liked the matchup, but the thing is that they don't really know too much about each individual Buzz Bullet player. Number 9 did an excellent job of tracing it down.
That was just a race to the finish line, and their guy got there first. Another one of those crazy, scary passes that seems to go higher than it does lengthwise. Oh, and a foul by Brown.
Nice, really sold it. Matsuna really sold it on that one.
A little bit of a flop, but they get the 10 yards.
Oh.
And a dangerous hammer. The Buzz Bullets have to dive for a catch at midfield, but they get it. Again, these quick passes don't even let the stall count rise at all.
One thing that I'm noticing from the Buzz Bullets, and this has to do with the fact that they're just so unfamiliar with the width of the AUDL field, is that on these big swings, if they just position the resets a little bit farther downfield, they could gain more yards. As it is, they're still kind of playing 40 yards of width, not necessarily in where they're throwing the passes, but in what they're thinking when they're using the space.
And number 2 by the Buzz Bullets waits patiently, looks into the end zone, but the zone coverage is there. And a pass right to the end zone in the corner.
Just a bullet.
Laser pass. There's nothing you can do about that.
No pun intended.
And the score again within 2. A nice floating pull by the Buzz Bullets, and no half-court defense this time. They're playing the full field. And Coolidge with a nice little catch at midfield. He tosses it back. Another toss. And we go downfield.
Oh, Wiseman. Not one shy away from the shot.
Downfield. And Sherwise is there.
Great offense by the Radicals, but 46 seconds left. Enough time for the Buzz Bullets to still play their small ball and get down into scoring position.
2017, 46 seconds left. And again, in this league, in this game, that 46 seconds can last a while if played the right way. And the Buzz Bullets start to work it up with their short passes, but we got a few guys going deep downfield.
Yeah,
but Swain is there.
Meineke was a little too aggressive getting down on the pull. They threw a small fake and got him out of position.
And a hammer to cross the field. It goes right over Drews' hands. He could have had a great D there. Swain has the mark. They look downfield with a pump fake, but nothing there.
It looked like
number
Swain
6
might have grabbed the disc for
and number 11 both make cuts into the end zone. And number 11 gets the call. Beautiful catch, beautiful pass. And again, within 2, 2018 Radicals. How many more years do you think are needed to really take the sport to the next level? Do you think that next generation just needs to grow up a little bit?
The next level being actually being in the Olympics?
Actually being the Olympics, stadiums filling, that kind of buzz you see in
I think the amount of youth outreach that has been done in the last 10 years is going to pay off. Oh!
And the score by the Radicals with the clock winding down.
Yeah, just as time expired.
and we are here at Breese Stevens Field for the final quarter, the match between the Madison Radicals and the Japan Buzz Bullets. It is a 21-18 game. Buzz Bullets take the pull to open up the fourth quarter. And again, there are short passes, except now they go for a long bomb all the way down to the 20. They cross the field, get it all the way down to the 5. They're looking for the end zone, but nothing's there just yet. The Madison Radicals with great hustle to catch up and take away the short little passes to finish up that amazing drive put together by the Buzz Bullets. And they start to cross it back and forth, crossing it back and forth with hammers, but our guys are there to take away the crossing hammer. And another big throw downfield, about an 80-yard toss.
Chris Weiland saw that D developing as the hammer went up. He felt confident that Kevin Brown was going to come down with it, which he did. Ill-advised throw by the Buzz Bullets on the goal line there. And Weiland was off and running. Kevin just put it out to space, let Weiland run underneath it. Little broad jump into the end zone, never hurt anybody.
Again, they'd worked their way up with those little passes and then one long toss, but then those dangerous field switches seemed to come back to bite them. Whereas earlier those field switches were what was getting the Radicals on their heels.
You really have to throw those passes in the transition. If you hold on to it, it's going to allow the defenders to read where the receivers are. And if they feel like they can make a play, they're going to go out there and try it.
That's exactly what happened. Beautiful interception, leads to an 80-yard toss and a beautiful score. And now a big huck by the Buzz Bullets.
What a perfect throw.
A contested pass to the 5-yard line, and then a short little toss on the continuation into the end zone by a dragging Buzz Bullet, and they get the score. And again, they are within 3, 22-19 Madison Radicals.
Well, despite having been down 4 points, the Buzz Bullets were still throwing aggressively. That was a pretty risky throw that ended up working. Now let's see if the Radicals can keep that buffer to 4 points.
And Surewise gets it just past midfield at our advantage. A few short tosses around midfield, and now one toss down to the 10-yard line, and we're looking into the end zone. And the Radicals are flying all over the field, trying to make something happen here.
Almost caught Coolidge traveling.
Almost with the travel, he reaches, but he keeps that toe of the pivot foot just planted. And now Coolidge tosses it back. He runs downfield, takes the catch, brings it all the way down to the 10-yard line. We're looking in the end zone now. Coolidge tosses it back and again gets it back. Now down to the 3. He's looking at the end zone. Another toss back to Surewise. Beautiful skying catch by Surewise to ensure that the easy toss did not become
This
an
point is
unforced
all
error.
Coolidge right now.
Coolidge is hustling everywhere. He makes a toss and he makes a cut. And a fancy, cheeky little toss to the back of the end zone. What do you call that?
That was a blade. That was an Andrew Brown blading it right into Schleicher's waiting hands. Yeah, a lot of the throws that Andrew Brown makes when he's talking to more inexperienced throwers are do as I say, not as I do kind of thing. Not quite at that level yet, son.
Again, the amount of preparation needed to become a cubism painter, if you will, to go back to our earlier metaphor. And the Buzz Bullets again with those big crosses. Now you said earlier that they're not used to playing with the width that this field has.
Turnover.
Oh, wow.
Travel.
A travel called and an easy toss into the end zone. Myers there, just short of the end zone, but a short little toss by Meyer, and we are on the board again.
They're going to be playing against the clock now. Their offense needs to be incredibly efficient, not just to score, which they obviously need to do, but also to keep these offensive points of theirs as short as possible and allow their D as much time as they can to make some of this ground up.
And with those short passes they do at midfield again and again, and even down the goal line, really takes a lot of clock. 9 minutes left here in the game. 5-point lead by the Radicals.
And the zone of the Radicals right now is going a little more flat.
A huge toss down the field, about 50 yards, wide open Buzz Bullet. Easy catch. He looks downfield. Another wide open buzz bullet in the back of the end zone.
That was great vision, getting that disc to Matsuno down the field. The Radicals lost him completely, and then they had a 2-on-1. Matsuno with a short fake, pulled Graphy, and left the other receiver wide open.
The night here is set in. A beautiful, deep blue, almost black night. The lights are on. You can see the lights of the Capitol here in the west end zone. And the fans are having fun. Earlier they were doing the wave in between quarters. Now here's a question. If it's bring your own beer, they can't cut people off in the fourth quarter.
You're limited by how much you can carry. Oh, and Wiseman just throws one right to the ground. A 1-yard pass.
Just another unforced error. They were just tossing it around at midfield. Nothing too crazy happening, but just lack of concentration.
Mata, wide open here on the near side, far away from the disc, was yelling for the disc.
And the Buzz Bullets have it in midfield. Again, patient. Actually, switching it up. No quick passes this time, just patiently waiting. They're looking downfield. And he was looking downfield, but did not see Coolidge in the passing lane. He intercepts it easily with both hands. Again, that height of the Madison Radicals coming through big there.
The shortest Radical could have gotten that one. There was no point at which that was a good decision by the Buzz Bullets.
Again, that fatigue maybe setting in mentally, physically. And a big toss downfield. 2 Radicals there, 3 Buzz Bullets, but we come up with it in the end zone.
Looks like Brian Hart's busted ankle is really not slowing him down much.
Hey, you give a man 2 weeks and your ankle can heal up pretty well, it looks like.
And he's known for that intensity. I mean, he's not the tallest, he doesn't look like much, but he's an incredibly dynamic player. And I think that sometimes that gets him in trouble. I wouldn't be surprised if he twisted his ankle because he was going so hard in warm-ups that he just wasn't aware of himself. The same thing happened his last year playing college at the national tournament. He pulled his hamstring just before the game against bitter rivals Carleton.
So a little too much excitement. And the Buzz Bullets were working it downfield. They throw a big crossing throw towards the end zone. Our guy's there for the D, but he taps it in the air, and the disc floats back into the hands of the Buzz Bullets. They have it at about the 10-yard line here, center of the field.
Too much.
A toss right to the end zone, but yes, a little too much pace, and you could see the number 12 of the Buzz Bullets working hard, running his engine, but couldn't get there, and he looks a little gimp now. Maybe a little bit of a hamstring tightness after that big run. And we are in Callahan danger territory right now. A dangerous pass, but Petit Scantling is there, works his body so the defender cannot get to it. He holds on to possession, and we're at midfield with Meshnik. Meshnik tosses it to Weiland. Weiland down to Swain all the way at the 30. And Swain with the uncharacteristic hammer. But Tate laying out for it, cannot get there. That would have been a beautiful redemptive moment for Swain.
Yeah, and that's probably exactly what he was thinking, which is why it was turned over.
And now the Buzz Bullets get it back, start to work it up the field, and they're at midfield already. On the far sideline, Petit Scantling breathing down the handler's neck, but the handler throws a beautiful curving pass to center the disc, and they're working it in the midfield again. Now the Radicals are taking away that long pass. Tate is working in the goal line, on the goal line, making sure that the number 11 of the Buzz Bullets does not get open. And Swain lets this guy go. Easy catch.
Nice hammer to take advantage of the soft defense on the break side. Oh no, Swain threw the turnover, allowed the goal. I don't mind the Buzz Bullets' aggressive throwing decisions. Like, they're trying to throw cross-field shots, which are always going to be risky because you're allowing defenders to possibly get inside and make a play. But if you're going to make those throws, you need to throw them high enough to give your receivers an opportunity to even make a play. Oh, first good pull coverage that we're seeing by the Buzz Bullets. They're down and
no half-court defense this time. We're just over 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Radicals are up at 25-21 against the Japan Buzz Bullets. And again, the Radicals holding them at just arm's length. The Radicals patiently working it around the field. Nice reaching catch by Wriggles at midfield. An easy little toss down to Camp. Camp looks downfield, pumps it to Brian Hart, but does not throw it. A lot of patience there. And it is centered again. Coolidge. Beautiful toss to Wriggles down to the 10-yard line. Curving pass. Almost an errant throw. But we dive and get it. And again, we're at the 15. Looking at the end zone, but nothing's there. Again, that Buzz Bullet goal line defense just taking away anything that's past that little white line.
Great vision.
Great vision by Brian Hart. Finds our guy in the back of the end zone. Laser toss. He hardly even needs to move.
Time is running out for them to make a big push.
So as you said, first time they're playing with these rules, a little bit of a learning moment for them before they head over to London for the World Championships. Short passes by the Buzz Bullets, working their way up to midfield. Another one of their big hammer throws to switch field. A couple Buzz Bullets downfield calling for the disc, but no throw. We got one guy behind Graphy, but Graphy knows. He's very well aware.
Tipped.
Petite Scanling to finish off the tip from the cup. Knocks it down for the D. Radicals have the disc at midfield.
The Buzz Bullets, just before that pass was tipped, were trying to split Graphy as wide as possible with two receivers deep.
And for a moment, it looked like Graphy was in trouble.
Oh, and Graphy wants it. Didn't expect it.
Graphy could have been there, but three Buzz Bullets were surrounding him. He wants the foul. He feels like his progress was impeded, but no call made. No call made. He's throwing his hands at the ref, but no call.
It wasn't a good throw. It was thrown directly over his head in a place where he had to turn completely around to even find it. And by the time that he did, he stuck his hand out, not where the disc was.
Again, a lot of patience and these little short passes by the Buzz Bullets with not a lot of time left. We just broke the 3-minute mark. 3 minutes left, 5-point lead. They gotta move faster than this.
Here it is,
and there
Kevin
it is.
Was ready though.
Big toss downfield. Petite Scanling is there, and no call. A little bit of contact as both Petite Scanling and the Buzz Bullet go up for the disc, but no call. Radical disc.
Uncatchable, perhaps. There was a bit of a bump, but the disc sailed over both defender and receiver's head.
And again, that size of the Radicals. Petite Scanling bumped the Buzz Bullet, and he just fell right over. Petite Scanling has the disc at midfield, tosses it to center it.
Good find.
Over to Graphy. Graphy hammers it to Meyer. Meyer dives, but cannot make the catch. It bladed it a little bit, did not turn over completely, and comes straight to the ground, a little too fast for Myers.
That's another throw by Graphy where maybe you don't want him to be the one throwing that hammer.
As good of a game as Graphy has had defensively, offensively, he just wants that slam dunk and can't get there. Graphy being challenged downfield. Buzz Bullet running right by him, but he's right there, step for step with him. We have two Buzz Bullets downfield this time. One a good 30 yards behind Pete Scantling, but again, no throw and an unforced error by the Buzz Bullets.
Oh, yes.
We pick it up, easy toss. Weiland is there, easy score.
Great
just
shot
taking
by
advantage.
Keith Gardner there, fantastic.
So again, we have one of the best Ultimate Frisbee teams coming to town to play our hometown team. And here we are, 1 minute left. big lead. We have one of the best ultimate frisbee teams in the world here in Madison, Wisconsin. Something to be proud of. Put that on the list right next to the Badgers, the Packers.
Oh, they're taking
Madison
a shot
Radicals.
to 97. Too much. It needed to be fast with Wriggles back there, but it was a little too fast for even the receiver to make a play on.
First time we've seen the Buzz Bullets really push the disc, but again, it goes too far. Falls into the end zone, no one's there. Now the Radicals start to patiently work it up the field. Meshnik has it on the far sideline. Centers it down to Wriggles. Right about midfield. Wriggles looks to the end zone.
And he's got him.
And an easy catch. Jumping into the air. Golazo. A lot of solid performances by the Radicals. Graphy playing fantastic defense. Tate with amazing hustle. Hart with patience and vision. This has been a pretty complete game for the Radicals. Even in the second quarter, where the game was close, it was not for lack of effort or technique. It was simply the Buzz Bullets giving it all they got. Now the Buzz Bullets rushing. 15 seconds left. Pushing it up the field, but again, not really understanding the clock. 8 seconds. They're at midfield. 5 seconds. They toss it towards the end zone, and it is dropped right in the corner, front corner of the end zone.
That'll be game. 1 second left. A good chance, a good opportunity, but a little too much blade on that one.
And again, not a lot of urgency with only 15 seconds left. And the toss is thrown towards the stands and the fans.
And he didn't make it, and Wiseman didn't make it to the stands.
A little bit of a celebratory toss by Wiseman, but with the stands only about 10 yards away, the disc does not make it. That might have been Wiseman's only mistake all game, but it was as time expired. Final here from Breese Field, 28-21, Madison Radicals over the highly touted Buzz Bullets from Japan. And again, another proud victory by our Madison Radicals, proving that Madison, Wisconsin truly is the capital of ultimate frisbee.
Nice, what a treat to have the Buzz Bullets here in town. For anyone that came here to watch this, the opportunity to watch this again beyond this year, I don't know how many times you get